Nguyên, and I am 10 years old, and I am from class Discover 2L at CC. Today we are going to play guess the animal game. I have 4 animal pictures. You will ask me questions to guess their names. Are you ready? Let's start with the first animal.
Okay, Banyan's first.
What is the first letter of its name?
It's K.
Letter K. Yes, Wang Mei.
What is the name or what is the last letter in this?
It's N.
So the first letter is K and the last letter is N. Is that right, Dang Nguyen?
Yes.
Okay, Kang Van.
What color it is?
It's brown.
It's brown. Okay. Tuan Main, can you please sit up in the chair and make sure you're asking questions? Same for you, Hafua. Yes, Banyan, your hand is up.
Is it a mammal group?
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't. Okay, yes, Wang Mei.
It's big or small?
What is the animal? What is it group?
He is lagging. What animal group is it in, Dang Nguyen?
It's in reptile group.
Reptile group. Yes, Kang Van.
Can you say again?
Reptile group. Sorry, Kang Van's question.
What does it live?
It lives in cave near the beach, Indonesia.
Caves near the beach in Indonesia. I think I know what it is. Does anybody have a guess? So let's help them, Dang Nguyen. Is the animal's name one word or 2 words?
2 words.
It is 2 words. It lives in Indonesia. To help them out, Dang Nguyen, can you tell them the first word in the animal's name?
He had told it.
What is the first word in the animal's name?
It's Komodo.
Komodo, correct. Does anybody know what the animal is?
How about?
Komodo something.
Komodo
Yes,
dragon?
Wang Yan. Is it a Komodo dragon, Dang Nguyen?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yan. So show us the picture and tell us about the Komodo dragon, please, Dang Nguyen.
A Komodo dragon in
Sorry,
red.
do you have a picture that you can show us? Yeah, off you go. Thank you.
Komodo dragon are reptile. Reptiles are vertebrate animals. They have bones. Reptile bodies are covered with scales, with a small plate that provide protection. These animals cannot regulate or keep their body temperature. They are cold-blooded, so they tend to spend time under the sun. In some species, they have a bigger plate that covers that part of their body, called shell. Reptiles are longest lived species on the planet. Turtles, for example, can live 115 years. Most of them lay hard eggs.
What do Komodo dragons eat, Dang Nguyen?
They eat meat.
They do. And you spoke there about reptiles. Some of them have scales and some of them have a shell. Do you know a reptile that has a shell?
A snake.
Not a shell, no. Snakes have scales. Which reptiles have shells? They're very, very slow.
A turtle.
Correct, yeah. Turtles and tortoises. Cool. Do you have a second animal, Đăng Nguyên?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Before we continue, though, have Phuong turn on the camera, please.
Now let's move on to the second animals.
Thank you. Chocolate, also turn on the camera. Bao Nhan, let's go.
What animals is it in?
They in amphibians.
Amphibian group. Yes, Wang Ming.
What is the this color?
What color is it, Đăng Nguyên?
Is green.
Green amphibian. Okay. Yes, Kang Ben.
Does it live on water or on land?
They live in water and on land too.
Right, okay. Yes, Tuan Ming.
Big or small?
Is it big or small, Đăng Nguyên?
They are small.
Small. Okay. Back to Bao Nhan.
What can it jump?
Yes, it can jump.
Wang Ming, do you know what it is?
What it is live?
So it lives on the water or on land. It is in the amphibian group. It's green and it can jump.
It is a frog.
Is it a frog,
Yes.
Đăng Nguyên?
No, it isn't.
What? Okay, it's not a frog. I thought it was.
I don't think frog is small.
Yeah, they are kind of big for amphibians. Okay, what's the first letter of its name, Đăng Nguyên?
It's T.
T. Ooh, are you being tricky? Is this a baby amphibian or an adult amphibian?
A baby amphibians.
Right, it's a baby amphibian. But so for these ones specifically, do they live water or on land?
They live in the water and on land too.
But when they are this, do they live on land or do they have a different name?
They live on land.
Oh, now I'm very confused.
They like a frog.
Is it a baby frog?
No,
Oh, what's the second letter of the animal's name?
it's O.
Ooh, oh, right. Okay, got you. I thought you were talking about tadpoles, which are baby frogs, but it's not that. Does anyone know what it is?
No.
It looks very similar to a frog, but it's not a frog. And it begins with letter T. Yes, Kang Ban? Not Kang Ban, sorry, Bao Nhan.
Is it a toad?
Is it a toad?
Yes, it is.
Very nice. All right, please show us the picture and talk about your animal, Đăng Nguyên.
Okay. A toad eats insect. They in amphibian group. Amphibians are vertebrate animals. They have very thickly plate skin with part of their breathing. It can be poisonous and need to be away wet. Amphibians change from breathing through gill to lung to or skin, depending on their stage. They are born from egg and they transform themselves during their life cycle, changing where do they live, ground or water.
Have you finished, Nguyen?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Now let's move on the third animal.
Okay. Lei Hafuang, Chok Ling, please make sure you're asking questions here. Banyan, when you're ready.
What is the first letter of its name?
It's K.
Is it brown?
No, it's gray.
Oh, it's grey, sorry. What country is it from?
They live in a jungle. They live in Australia.
Got it. Huang Ming, what do you think?
It's a kangaroo.
So
No,
it's not a kangaroo, it's grey. So another animal that lives in Australia beginning with letter K. Do you know what they eat, Dengwin?
yes.
What do they eat?
They eat leaf.
Correct. They eat eucalyptus leaves. Any ideas? Yes, Huang Ming, your hands up.
It's a koala.
Is it a koala, Dengwin?
Yes, it is.
Very nice. All right, show us the picture and talk about the animal.
Okay.
Very nice.
Koala in mammal group. Mammal are vertebrate animals. They have internal bones. They feed on their mother. Most of them are born alive. They are warm-blooded animals. Most of them have fur that keep their temperature. Mammals breathe through lungs and they can live different places. They can live on ground or in the air and in the water.
Dengwin, it's important to tell us about the koalas too. Like, where do they live? What do they eat? And their activities.
A koala eat leaves. They live in Australia and they can climb.
Okay. Do you have another animal?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Again, Ton Ming, Hafuang, Chuk Ling, please ask him questions. Hafuang, you need to ask a question. Yes, Banyan.
What is the last letter of its name?
It's K.
The last letter is K. Okay. Yes, King Van.
What does it big or small?
Is it big or small?
Sometimes big and sometimes small.
Sometimes big, sometimes small. Is it a land animal or a water animal?
A water animal and they
Water.
live in the ocean.
Got it. Yes, Wang Mei.
What is its group?
What animal group is it in?
It's in fish group.
Fish group. Ton Ming. Sorry, Ton Ming. Say again. What is the first letter of its name?
It's S.
Letter S. Okay. Khang Vân?
What does it eat?
They eat small fish.
Any guesses? Yes, bao nhiêu?
And sometimes they eat a whale.
Sometimes they eat a whale. Do they ever eat people, Đăng Nguyên?
No.
Never eat people?
Hardly ever eat food. Hardly ever eat people.
Hardly ever eat people, but maybe a few times they have eaten a person. Do you know what it is?
I know.
Yes, Banyan?
Is it a shark?
Is it a shark? Very nice. Please show us the picture and talk about the animal, Đăng Nguyên.
It is in fish group. It is small fish. It lives in the ocean. It can swim very fast. Fish are vertebrate animals that live underwater. Fish have ears to breathe underwater. Many of them have scales covering their body. There are many different types and colors of scales, and they act like a shield. Fish have fins. They provide motility and can present many different aspects depending on the species. Some fish are both born or from lake, from soft eggs. Thank you for listening my text. Goodbye.
Cool. Thank you, Đăng Nguyên.